This is Jerry White, the Socialist Equality Party's candidate for U.S. President in the 2016 elections. Millions of workers and young people are outraged over the election of Donald Trump as president. They're asking themselves, how is it possible that this billionaire demagogue and reality TV star, who personifies everything that's backward and reactionary in American society, will now hold the highest office of the land? From the media commentators who anticipated nothing, the inevitable response is that those who supported Trump were motivated by racism and misogyny. This is a contemptible lie. Many of those states won by Trump were won by Obama in previous elections due to the votes of millions of workers who are now being slandered as racists. In fact, Trump was able to tap into deep social resentment. States like Michigan, Ohio, and other so-called Rust Belt states have been ravaged by decades of plant closings and mass layoffs and are at the center of the social crisis that has led to declining life expectancy and rising suicide. That Trump was able to exploit these conditions is above all an indictment of the Democratic Party, which is indifferent to the social concerns of masses of working people. Clinton offered no program to address the real social crisis, instead pledging to continue Obama's anti-working class policies and to squander even more lives and resources on endless and criminal wars. The identity politics promoted by the Democratic Party serves the interests of a more privileged layer of the upper middle class. Significantly, these appeals failed to generate enthusiasm among Black and Hispanic workers and youth who have also been devastated by Obama's policies and who did not show up to the polls in the numbers expected by the Democratic Party. A particularly filthy role has been played by the unions. The United Auto Workers, the United Steel Workers, the United Mine Workers, and others have colluded with the employers and the government for decades in the destruction of the living standards of the working class and in promoting nationalist poison, which has made workers vulnerable to the snake oil salesman Donald Trump. The election of Trump poses real dangers. He will lead a far-right government committed to law and order repression, anti-immigrant agitation, and militarism. The only answer to political reaction is to build a powerful political and socialist movement of the working class that unites all workers, Black and white, immigrant and native-born, in a common struggle to end inequality, poverty, and war. The SEP's warnings of the reactionary character of the Democratic Party, of the political consequences of Sanders channeling opposition behind Clinton, and of the crisis of bourgeois democracy as a whole have been completely confirmed in the outcome of the elections. In the coming months, there will be growing social opposition. The key question is not trying to revive the corpse of the Democratic Party, but to build a mass socialist political movement of the working class. I urge all of you to join and build the Socialist Equality Party and the International Youth and Students for Social Equality, and to fight for socialism.